Bless up, bless up. Roots Reggae Hub Massive. We are live to air on the Roots Reggae Hub. It's Melody Mondays with Mally Bless. Bless up, everybody tuning in. That was a little sample, little sample of what's to come for tonight. I am going to be live to air with Mally Bless. Bless up everybody around the world tuning in. Bless up Kenya. Bless up Indonesia, Brazil, Toronto. All my Toronto people in the house. What's up? Hey, Jay. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling today? It's Melody Mondays. I'm feeling great. I've had a busy week in September, a couple weeks there, and I'm happy to be on a roll tonight with Mally Bless. We're going to talk about his album release party on Thursday. I don't know if you got the invite. I got the invite. So some Roots Reggae Hub representatives will be in the house, and tonight we're giving away 2 tickets. So we're going to be giving away 2 tickets to that event. I'm not sure how Mally wants to do it yet. I'll let the king lead, and he can decide how he wants to give these 2 tickets away. But this is a pretty big deal for you guys that are, back to school or whatever. You might be back to, regular scheduled programming. It's good to get out and have a whole of vibes with people. Mally Bless is here. All right. So I'm going to bring Mally in for you guys and get the party started. Bless up, Lady Ann. How are you? Whether you're tuned in here on the radio or you're tuned in on Instagram, thank you for joining me tonight. Come on over to the gram and check out the video component of this radio interview. Mally!
Aye.
How are you?
Yourself. Good, Yes, sir, you can see me.
Yes, I can see
good.
you.
Yeah, you hear me good?
I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you proper, man.
Okay.
We have to bless it the right way, It's
Perfect.
Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie, respect with everything. Bless and cover we and guide we always, continuously. Thank you, Dada. Thank you.
Yes, Jah Rastafari.
Yeah.
Yes, what a great way to start the night on an upful vibration. Yes.
Yeah, man. We have to
So
big up
happy
the whole
for
Reggae
you.
Roads family,
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Man. Reggae Rob,
Yeah, and you know what? You guys are doing some big things. I want to talk about all of these things tonight. Because, I'm all about community and I'm all about unity. So, and I know you are too. So we're on the same vibration.
CMPH.
Yes.
CMPH.
So it's like,
yeah.
I knew it was going to be a good, blessful and upful reasoning tonight, and we have some community members in the chat already. Bless up, Lady Sharon. I see you. Mally, for anybody who's on the radio might not ever heard of you. We have a Toronto thing in common, but for anyone who's global right now listening, let them know who Mally Bless is.
Yeah, man. Mally Bless is a loving, sharing, caring individual. Rasta youth who just want to see good for everybody. Want to see everybody win. You know what I mean? I'm a family guy, man. I'm just in love with music. I'm just in love with life. You know what I mean, Shana? Yeah, man, I just that, family, and we just all love, brother, you know what I mean? If you know Mali, you know about Marlon, you know about love more, so from birth, you know what I mean? Yeah, we just full of love, you see? Yeah, man. Hold on, I want to the sound. How come I not hear you? Hold on. Sound just gone. Let me see what I did here.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. All right. It might have been on my end for a minute there.
Yeah.
All right. So that's sweet. That's small. Like, that's sweet and simple. Very simplicity seeker type vibes, because love to me is the universe, is the consciousness, is the collective, is, it's like a religion in a lot of ways. It's a way of life as well.
it's like a language that we all speak, you know? Yeah,
Yes.
man.
I love it. I love it. And tell me,
Yeah.
I like to start at the roots and the foundation of artists,
Mm,
typically because I feel like where you come from has a reflection on the man you become or the woman you become or the person you become, like the roots of a tree growing, into its fruitfulness. So I love to start
mm.
at the foundation at Roots Reggae Hub. So tell me about your childhood growing up, how that was for you,
Well,
your family life.
All who don't know, Molly Bless is a youth who come from a place called Kingston, Jamaica. Everybody, like I said, boy, every Jamaican come from Kingston. But me come from one little place called Gully Bank, from one little place named Peanut Lane, that a Kingston 8, Jamaica in a St. Andrew. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm a granny raised me, so me a granny boy. So when we talk about love, if on a raised by on a granny, on a know me I talk about it. Granny the dairy on a know me I talk about. You know what I mean? Yeah, me's a ghetto youth, a gully youth. Me not born with no gold spoon and a silver spoon. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, me's a hard working, struggling, and just appreciate love everything we have, and we go hard feet, and we just do our best and try to be the best we can be, and we know say eventually one day we're gonna get there. See it, you know.
Yes, yes. I mean, I feel like there's been a lot of signs and
Yeah,
symbols along your journey. Obviously, especially in the past year, I feel like you've and the Starliners. We'll get to that.
yeah, yeah.
And big things are happening. And I love that it's backed by love and it's backed by this upbringing that carries you forward to be able to express
Mm-hmm.
yourself in the way that you do through music. It's a
Yes, I.
gift for us all. Tell
Mm-hmm.
me something that you learned, whether it be maybe from your grandmother, that you plan to pass down or forward to your children.
Well, straight up, what I learned from my grandma, the one thing I really thank the Most High, so she showed me, was introduce me to the Most High. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Which is our Father, the Creator. I'm gonna make sure that not even just my kids, I make sure that everybody when I come in touch with, to try to shine the light upon them, because yeah, man. Well, she introduced me to Jesus Christ. I want you introduced to Allah, any form of being that's the Most High, that's a creator. That's, you know what I mean? You just automatically entwine, and then it's just on you to find your journey and find yourself, you know? Yeah, that will pass on to the youth, then, the Most High, our Father,
Yes,
you know?
Most High. That is a big
Yeah,
thing because, spirituality is a part of who you are and how you become to define yourself on your journey in this human flesh,
yes,
that we're temporarily borrowing in this moment, in this lifetime,
yes, yes.
as, our vessels, so to speak. So for you to pass down that type of knowledge, and an overstanding to your children, it's imperative. So I'm
Mm,
actually even more impressed that that came from your grandmother, and that's something that's taken form now in your life, and you're gonna pass on to your children. Tell me what creative inspirations you might have. There's a new album. I mean, we've all had our bodies on lockdown for quite some time. You were working hard
yes,
during that
yes.
time. Tell me what inspires your new music.
Well, to tell you the truth, it's just life, you know? It's life and just the struggle and everything we will go through, especially with the whole COVID thing. When you listen to Molly Bless music, you will know say I just roots, reggae, real foundation reggae music, you know what I mean? Yeah, we sing a lot of love songs, you know, but it's all about the foundation. We try to just keep it real. And we not try to pretty up the thing. We not try to be nobody else than ourselves. And that's why when you listen to Molly Bless, you have to hear that real, authentic Jamaican, Canadian reggae music. You know what I mean?
Yes. Very authentic. You
Mm,
have a vibe I can tell that you've had like a hip hop influence perhaps, and the DJing, and you're able to sing and go back and forth flawlessly. So I'm excited to hear I haven't heard the full album yet. Just a little,
Yeah.
like, you know, I
Little
got a
tease.
little teaser
Little
type of
tease.
thing.
Little tease, eh? Yeah, man, but how it really start out, Shayna,
Yeah.
me a little youth, seeing from me a little youth at Jamaica, every Jamaican know this. When you're a youth I go up, it's like you hear the Buju Banton, you hear the Bounty Killer. So we always a freestyle and I sing them thing and I clash each other. So it really started, but I never had no idea I was gonna do music. Then we reach a foreign, now we reach a Canada, and then so we're there on the Canadian them, the real Canadian them. Hey, anybody wanna know Canadian, then trust me, it's a whole different breed. Them think different, we think different. So yeah, automatically we switched to the hip hop thing. And I was actually spitting bars, man. You know what I mean? Anybody will know Molly Bless back in the days? Yeah, man. I used to rap, bro. I used to lay down some serious things, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and then from that, we find back with self. Because we never really gone from myself. Because even when we did a rap, we did still keep it clean and positive, same way. But then we just know, so you know what? We go back to self. And when you find yourself and you go back to your roots, it is what it is. And that's why reggae music just come out and it was just there ever since. You know what I mean? And it's a joy, you know?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. We're all inspired by different genres growing up, you know, Aretha Franklin's and we have so many artists as Black people, as Africans and in the African diaspora. There's so much, as you see now, the rise of Afro beats and, like there's a big fusion happening as well because of all those influences. So I love that you have the Jamaican and then you have the Toronto, and that in itself is a fusion.
It is. It is.
And it comes out
man.
in the music, 100%.
Big up Cardi. Big up Mishi. Yeah.
Yes. Big up Mishi Me and like all the original hip hop heads from Toronto that paved the way. And the reggae artists, of course. And we're now carrying on the torch. We're carrying on the flame as you are in your album. So talk to me about In Love With Living, concept, production. Tell me how this came to manifest.
Boy, In Love With Living, I've been in the work ever since Molly decided to say, yo, I go back to my roots. Because it's like music to me, it's not a rush thing. So my brothers and my sisters, when I have overs, music, an album, one or something where you just go pick up a bunch of songs and slap it on a CD and say it's an album. You have to just take your time, sing, and just give your fans them what them want to hear. And not even your fans them, just the people that will love your music. You know what I mean? And just take your time and just try to do it the best you can, you know? So when you give it to the people, them appreciate love it for what it is, you know? Yeah, but In Love With Living was just inspired by life and just, and just the people and the family and just everything, the love, everything all in one. And yeah, that's how we give it to them.
Does the title like speak to where you are right now in your life, I feel like, in your journey?
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, In Love With Living was always there, you know? And it's like, it's everything with love and just life, you know? Because if you don't love life, boy, I mean, I know. Because life wasn't something where we just wish for and it just happened. It's like, it's so spontaneous the way it just come about. And that's why we don't believe in a take in life. And that's why we just love life, you know what I mean? And we try to preserve it and live the best we can and just try to be the best we can. So that's how In Love With Living.
In Love With Living.
Yeah.
And how many tracks can I expect?
Well, there's 12 songs on the album, and then we have a dub version. So really make it 13, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So, yeah, 13 songs on it, you know?
That's my lucky number.
Yeah, man. The craziest thing is, that's all our number, you know what I mean? But we just have to find ourselves, and then we know, because they might try to hide it from we, and I skip it, and I talk about 12 and 14. But 13 are our number that are people, our number that here.
That's power on top of power right there, you're talking. All right. So tell me, I can't put the full tracks, any of your tracks on this platform because, you know,
Yeah,
you know the rules and all that.
yeah,
I just broke out jail recently, so they just you know,
you
took
see, you know what,
the red flags off of my thing.
You know what,
So
go back in there. You know what, go back in there, right?
so I'm like, I did put together, you know, a short playlist for everybody that
Nice.
can keep it locked after our Instagram interview. I will be playing out all the songs that I've chosen in full. I don't have the full
Nice.
album, although it is coming. I guess that's
Yeah,
that's
man.
like a
Right round
present
the
ready
bend.
to be unwrapped.
Right round the bend. Right
Yeah,
round the
it's
bend.
been,
A
but I
couple
do
days.
want to play, you know, 30 seconds or so of a couple of your tracks. I want to start with Survived. Tell me about
Yeah.
the concept for Survived, the production.
Yeah, well, so Survive started out from Survive started out from Starliners Entertainment, you know? And to tell you the truth, hold on. Started out from Starliners. What's that?
I think that's something on your end.
Okay, I mean that. All right, yeah. So Survive started out from Starliners Entertainment. You know, big up Dr. Radford. You know, I mean, I him produce it. That Tanya P, big producer. Many people producer, but me have to say Tanya P because you don't know. You know what I mean? She put in the work and make many other people know about the genre. So
Yes.
Dr. Rad come in and sort out the thing, and yeah, and we just put it together nice. And Survive I come from my roots and my foundation, because straight up Shane, I never thought I was gonna live past 18. And I don't know if y'all remember about the 1999 era. We think the death of the world that got done. So for me, they are in a 2022. I do this music thing, yeah. It's a blessing. So that's why I came up with a tune called Survive, because we overcome many obstacles in our life, and we just have to make the people them know say it's real. And we not try pretty up the thing and make the people them broke out all the while. And you know, we have to take them back to the realness and appreciate love every moment. So that's where Survive come from. You see it?
All right. I love it. A lot of us have survived one thing or another, and I know what you're talking about the 90s. I remember that full page, front page. Remember that front page report with all the pictures on it? A lot of people went through a lot of things and lost a lot of people here in Toronto.
Yep.
And a lot of people didn't, you know, get to be where we are. So, and tomorrow is never promised.
Never promised. Never promised.
Never
you
promised.
know what I mean? So that's why we just have to keep the fire blazing and just appreciate, say, we're there. And we still have to just go and do our best and don't really watch the negative and watch what's happening in the past, because you know what? Right now is a new moment. Tomorrow is a new day. So anything is possible. You see? Yeah.
That's right. This is Survive by Mally Bless. For everybody.
Yeah, man. Survive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's off of the research rhythm. That's the first compilation we released off of the Starliners Entertainment label. So yeah,
is it the first?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
All these trials and tribulations. Ooh, yeah. Still have to give praises to the most, you know? Oh yeah. That's why I'm not but just to keep me forward. To keep it in the real me, I better be alone. God don't forget all the kisses. Just look for the sky and hear the most side. Never stop trying till the day you dead. Believe in yourself and do your best. Just do some more work and you'll see progress. Then do it out together and you'll see success.
I'm alive.
Never give up. Keep on trying. Thank God I survived. I feel right. Overcome the worst. Not time to rise. Even though them I won't come pray for my father. That give me strength and make me stronger.
Oh,
yeah.
I let it run a little bit longer.
Yeah, Survive,
I love the track. It gives me sometimes it feels like it should be like in a soundtrack for a movie. You know, I do film it. You know, I think things like as soon as I heard it, I said, this is like a soundtrack.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
very well done, very well produced. And I didn't even
Yeah.
know it was the first from Starliner, so that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love that.
That's why it named Resurge, you know, the rebirth, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Research
Yeah, man.
rhythm.
Resurge rhythm, you know?
I like that. I want to talk a little bit about the launch party happening on Thursday. Tell people where it is.
It's at 3030 Dundas Street West, seeing that are right in between Western and Kiel. Yeah, and that's this Thursday. See? So just make sure say on the roll out and come show the Jenna some strength. You see that?
Yeah. So what can people expect to see? The DJ, are you gonna be performing, or is there gonna be, you know, like
Yeah, man. We're gonna do there, we're gonna shell it, you know what I mean? And then we have our brothers and our sisters them. We're gonna shell it as well, like Otisai, Empress Minot, Elijah, the leader, you know what I mean? You have Giant International, and also the Jenna gonna shell it. First Lady Tanya P, Empress Harmony, Shanti Sweet, Starliner's band. So yo, just come out, man. Come out and come full joy and all that vibe.
Okay.
And it's not just about the music. I want everybody come out and network. I mean, I don't want to feel like on a shy. You know what I mean? Talk to each other, man. You know what I mean? People are going in the room and just, yeah, man, just talk, man. Just don't be shy, brother.
Yes.
Make some link and make some things happen, because we need that in our city. We need to come together and just work together. And nobody listen where I'm gonna say about, yo, oh, Mali, no, don't stay away from Mali. Yo, no, stay away from Shiana. Don't, brother, don't follow that.
No, sir.
Go reason with the people, them, and just judge them for yourself, brother, because you never know. You never know. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's gonna be a vibe. I know that it's Thursday, and you guys and they can also check out the flyer on your Instagram as well.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Yeah.
You know, everywhere. They're on Facebook. You have my general Uncle Jason, you know what I mean, on Toronto Reggae. Every minute him just a knock it.
Jason,
Daddy
big up Jason, big up Toronto Reggae, for sure.
Yeah, Daddy July and Canadian Reggae World, them always a knock it.
Yeah,
man.
So this is gonna be like almost like a reggae fam. I like to say hashtag reggae fam. Yeah, that's what what it is here. All right. So tell me about the track "On My Way."
On My Way.
I think it speaks volumes to where
you say on my way. I had to show them, say, you know what, we still do the reggae, you know, but at the end of the day, we still have a roots, which is the hip hop and the liquor fuse, the Toronto thing. So we make them know, say, yeah, man, we can deal with it different, and we depend on what we for reach where we're there right now and further, and just keep the thing growing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it's all about, you know.
All right, On My Way. And this one was also produced by Tanya Pierce.
Yeah, Starliners Entertainment. And we got my boy Dre Sparks, you know what I mean? And my brother Ada Jenna, they knock up the rhythm. That's my brother, you know what I mean, from another mother, Dre Sparks. Yeah, man, make sure you check him out, because you there, I dropped some crazy fire, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm gonna play a snippet for everybody here on the gram. I gotta keep it short. I just get into it and I'm like, what? And it's hard to turn off the track. So I will play out the songs in full for everybody, I promise, for everybody that's listening, whether it's Alexa, Google, TuneIn app, or directly from the website, or Twitter, wherever you're tuning in from. If you want to hear the full tracks out in full, I have a Mally Blast curated playlist that I will be playing following our interview. And now's the time for anyone that has questions to drop questions in the little question box down below. It's a little circle with a little question mark. If you do have a question for Mally Blast, you're going to put it down there and I'll get to it in a bit. Or if you have any questions on Twitter, you can also DM me and I'll try to get to as many questions as possible. So On My Way, I'm gonna play some of that for you guys here. Keep it locked here on the rootsreggaehub.com and come over and join us on Instagram if you're tuned in on the radio.
Easy in a Steve Ote, big up yourself.
I'm on my way to greatness. Ain't no stopping now. Untie the strength and patience to
Big tune, you guys. Big
Easy
tune.
no man. Easy no man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And that one day you can find on the album too, yeah?
All right.
On my way
Good.
there on the album.
All right. All right. No, I love it. I was like, I wonder. You're keeping me intrigued here.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's giving me a little. It's giving me a little. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah,
I'm like salivating for more.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. When you get the album, you go full joy. Everybody you go full joy more. Cause and a joke thing, I work. I will if I work with put tonight. You know, big up the first lady Tanya P. Cause she just stay behind me every minute, every second with the whips.
Yeah.
Yeah, like them old slave master.
Oh, it's paying off. It's paying off.
Yeah. Big up my team. Big up Elijah, the leader. Or you mean? Daddy Cliff, Daddy Super Dan Records. Big up yourself. Or you mean? Because without the most, yeah, none of this would be possible. Big up my brother them, you know what I mean? My sister them. Big up on yourself. You see it? Yeah.
Yes, big up everybody. Tell me about Starliners. You know, you've been doing your thing, Starliners and record label and Junos, and I'm like, what? Okay, all right, on fire. So tell me a little bit more about Starliners. Tell people what they can expect from Starliners.
So Starliners,
yeah.
A lot of people get it twisted, you know. A lot of people think they are just Molly Bless and Tanya P. But no, it's also Elijah, the leader too, that I'm a brother. The Trinity are three away, you know. But you see my brother now, him not really talk and him not really do much, but just know him play a major role in a Starliners, that Elijah, the leader. So walk with him on Instagram and you see what the natty about, you know, the bush doctor. But Starliners now are the rebirth, because remember, you know, you have the first lady, Tanya P, and her thing, first lady promo, and then you have Sons of the Most High, saying, which is Molly Bless, Elijah, the leader. I want brother, yeah, I'm not going to call him name again, because I don't know he's sitting set, no. But yeah, I decided to come from, you know. And then we decided to say, you know what, we are going to merge the thing and deal with the thing proper and come together. Because I don't know, it don't really look good to me, but to we, if you put first lady promo, Sons of the Most High. We just say, you know what, we are going to come together as one unity and push the thing proper with just one name.
Okay.
And the craziest thing is Starliners is not even that old, man. I think we're like maybe 2.5 years going in, and I'm shocked the amount of work we really are putting and what we really do with it, because yeah, man, it's unbelievable how we just keep the ball rolling. You know what I mean? Research rhythm, you know what I mean? Not even remember the Juno tune, but yeah, when you know the Juno tune, not even have a call too much, you know what I mean? And then you have Concrete Rose, you know what I mean? If you don't know, you know, make sure you don't plug Concrete Rose, because big album that. Big album that from the first lady herself, Tanya P.
Big album.
Yeah, I know you have In Love With Livin, which is Molly Bless, and those are all music off of the independent label Starliners Entertainment. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Thank the Most High for the health and the strength to do it. And we have to big up Easygoing Towing, because Easygoing Towing are fun. Practically everything.
Yes.
You need a towing service.
And tell me what it's like to be, you know, to be sort of like this enterprise, or this, you know, to me it's like an enterprise, because I always think about business.
Let me tell you.
You know, and then to have like this now another thing that's coming in to fund and to help circulate and to, you know what I mean? Tell me about, for yourself as a Black entrepreneur, like how important that is to incorporate as a businessman, owning, you know, your label and doing it full circle that way.
Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. Don't make nobody fool you, yeah? You have to be self-reliance. Marcus Garvey tell we, you know, don't get it twisted. Starliners are stem from the same roots of Marcus Garvey teachings. Seeing self-reliance, brothers and sisters. And just remember, you see, every time we want to run and go buy a brand new Jordan, or we want to run go buy a brand new car, or we want to run go buy out the bar, or we want, brother, you see, whatever it is you love, brother, you have to invest in it. Nobody sit down and wait for your man come invest in your thing for you, And then you go complain when the man take forever to put out the music or the woman take forever to put out your thing. You complain and I sit down there and I murmur and I cuss and I... No, brother. If I even a bill a month, if I even $10 a week, brother, sister, just put on your thing and just try to perfect your thing the best you can.
Yes.
And just, you know, and just try to do it. You know what I mean? Not even try, just do it,
Just
brother,
do
like
it.
Nike.
Just get it done.
Just do it.
Yeah. Get it done. I commend you. Yeah, I commend you and of course the First Lady, and you know, you being able to see that vision, the grander vision, you know, to be able to own 100%, you know, of what you're putting out or producing as a content creator, or as an artist, or as a musician, or whatever it may be. Taking more control, taking your power back if you've given it away, or holding on to it, I'd like to say, because you know, there's so many ways to sell your soul. And yeah, when it comes to your music and you, it's best to keep, you know, do it the way you're showing a prime example of what that looks like. I feel for artists that are coming up and might want to be tempted to sign to a label. Not to say signing to a label is terrible, because it's not.
No,
it's not at all terrible.
No.
But being able to have 100% control and at the end of the day, 100% royalties.
I'm gonna stick a pin on it. Seeing Empress, because there's nothing wrong with working with a label. There's nothing wrong with work with a brother or a sister or a friend or a family and doing the music, right? There's nothing wrong with it, because one hand can't clap, we can't do this. Now I hear that if I will, you know what I mean? You need the energy,
one hand
you
can't
need the
clap.
strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, all me I say, my brothers and my sister, just try to do it the best you can.
Yes.
And whoever gonna come along later, I gonna appreciate you even more for what you've been trying to do and what you've been doing. So just always just remember, Anna Molly Bless you compete with, Anna Shayna you compete with. You don't need to compete with nobody really, but when it comes to music, there's a standard. Seeing? And you have to just remember. It's Drake, it's Cardinal, seeing? It's Esco, you know what I mean? It's Tanya P, it's Amoy. We gotta set a certain standard, and we gotta look Jamaica, we gotta look at UK, we gotta look at all these guys that are doing music, and we gotta make sure when our music play alongside theirs, it's up there, brother. Don't try shortcut the thing and go around the thing. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Yeah. It's serious. And you never know that one song that you joke out on, and you know, and that one man like it, and it catch him, you know. But when him start listen to it, or that one empress start listen to it, and they're like, yo, what is? My brother, you're not serious. You know what I mean? Brother, don't joke with the thing. Just deal with the thing and do it the best you can. And about to put it out and then think you have to take it back down and fix it and then put it back up and then you're not satisfied and take it back down. Just do it, brother. Just do it, you know?
Yes. I like what you said about, you know, one hand can't clap without the other, because it's so important in your artistry that it happens. You have to collaborate with other people.
Yes.
It's a part of being an artist. You know, I would love to see who you might collaborate with in the future, or what artists you might have on your record label. Because that's, you know, that's a whole nother thing.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting to see what artists you work with in the future, because clearly you've been successful thus far in your results, right? So.
Well, the craziest thing, Shayna, this is how we look at it, right? You have to want to do it. You have to want to do it for real, and you can't want to hold back and go on like say, look for people for invest in you and put you out. One thing we can say we learn from that one little girl there, that girl that we work and invest with thing, you know, and we see how them switch. So we say, you know what, the one thing we learn from it is you have to want to invest in yourself too. And we're not going to help you. Because we have the resources. I'm not even going to lie. We know what we're doing, man. And we would love to share that. But at the end of the day, you have to meet us halfway, man. Because at the end of the day, if you decide, say, you want to do something, or you want to go and do whatever you want to do, at the end of the day, we're not going to sit there and murmur and feel no way about it. Because, yo, you put in too. And that's all it is, you
And
know?
that can be sorted out, you know, in writing,
Yeah.
in writing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It has to
yeah.
be,
It has to be. But
because
you know what I feel, Shayna? Writing and contracts is perfect, but I feel like as long as you put in your money too, and we put in our money
it's
too,
a mutual
nobody
investment.
nobody ain't losing. If you want to go, it's okay. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're gonna always be here as long as the Father bless you every day. We're still gonna be here doing it. But at least we know at the end of the day, you put in your money too. You know what I mean? Because we have kids for years, you know,
Yeah.
and we have lots of other things that we want to do. So if we're gonna work with you, at the end of the day, you just have to meet us halfway, brother, and that's it. You know?
And with actually investing in yourself, you have to invest in yourself first before you think anybody else is going to invest anything in you. It
Yep.
starts with yourself.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to invest my money in anyone that wasn't investing in themselves, because
In of
it's a
themselves.
losing battle right there.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I really feel what you're saying there. Tell me, what comes first, the rhythm or the lyrics?
Well, to tell you the truth, it comes both ways, but I would say the lyrics, you know, because I remember when I used to do construction, everybody would know Mali. Me there in a place where BNIs I make, and not even like a music I make, I'm still come up with lyrics. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
So I would say the lyrics come first, and then we just fit it on rhythm and just make rhythm. The musician then make the rhythm them round it. You know what I mean? Me have to big up Wiz. Me have to big up the General Wiz. Me have to big up Fuller. Me have to big up Laza, Super Dan, and them Jenna, they put the whole thing together. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up LMP. Big up LMP, because that brother they mix it and master it. You know what I mean? Big up Capital Films. So you mean? Now go around the thing, you know. Big up my General
Yes.
Cliff. Cause from day one, my General did it. I said, Molly, I remember when I was in the tire shop, man. Yeah, man, a whole heap of things to do, you know, because we're not afraid of work, you know. And at the tire shop, I may change some tire. And my big thick friend, my fat friend walk in and say, yo, here say you're the singer around here, you know. Here say you're the rapper, you know. Where you are? That was like probably like 15, almost 20 years ago, man. And from that, I met a true brother, a true father. That's why I call him Daddy Cliff, you know. And Cliff was there from day one till this day. You know, always I give me strength, support, encouragement. Cliff, Starlight.
Big up the day
Tough
ones.
Tough boys. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love it. I love it. I'm learning more about you. You know, it's a wonderful thing to reason
It is.
with you, King, tonight. Thank you for blessing me.
Is.
We're not quite done yet.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, man, because at the end of the day, especially in our city, we appreciate love what you're doing. What you're doing, it really helped us as an artist, as a business owner, as a community. Yo, Roots Reggae Hub, Shayna, Sharon Wickham, yo, the whole family.
Bless up, Lady Sharon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of day ones, bless up, Lady Sharon.
Yeah.
For sure. Talk to me. I'm gonna get a little bit into love, you know, just a little bit, Mr. Lovemore.
Yeah, man. We always in a love. Anybody we know Mali or no know from day one, don't get it twisted, you know, he's a fire youth, you know. But don't forget, Mali always a sing love song. If you remember a tune name, Refill. Yeah, and we not brag and boast, but go listen back to Refill and remember from top to bottom, and remember. We know the thing.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
So, all right, good.
Love
so I have the right person to ask a few questions. You do have that track, Queen Like You. It's a beautiful track.
Oh, man.
That's to the goddess.
That's to my beautiful wife, Tanya P. You know what I mean? The first lady. You know what I mean? Man, there was so much more I wanted to say, but yeah, that's just a little piece. So I'm a wrap up there. And, you know, wink. We have more we're not going to hear. You know what I mean? So just make sure someone get phone copy of Love With Livin, because I'm not going to hear more, you know?
Yes. Tell me about the importance of Black love, you know, being in a Black love relationship. What's the importance of that in your life?
Yo, brothers and sisters, I'm telling you something, eh? You see, when it come to yourself, you have to know yourself, you know. Seeing, because me as a youth, when it comes to them things, I may get cheese, you know. Yo, you have to know yourself, seeing? And nobody going like you want go around the thing and talk about, yo, I'm gonna go date this other, I'm gonna go try. Just remember, you see when that Christmas dinner come and that Easter and you sit around the table with all of them people there, just know, brother, it's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be awkward, man. You're gonna have that uncle in there where you just feel him energy, brother. You feel it from the grandmother. You feel it. And you know who are gonna really suffer the most? The youths, them. Because just remember, you were brought up different and they were brought up different. Ain't nothing wrong with it, you know. But brother, just stick to your roots because there's nothing like a black woman, man, yo.
Yeah.
I know they're miserable in some of my time and they're cussing up. But yo,
They're
brother,
miserable.
why you think black man gets so much fight? We're no different from the black queen, them, brother. So you need to embrace the blackness because when them see it together, when we multiply and bring them youth, yeah. When we bring them superstar yeah, in the world, you know, see, I be a superstar in a way. You know, see them I try dim light. How much years now them can't dim light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nothing like, yo, look at my daughter Maya, how beautiful she is, brother.
Wonderful.
There's nothing, sister, there's nothing like black love. Don't ever try to go around the thing and feel like you're better, because you do it. There's nothing wrong with the mixed thing, you know. Saying, but me I'm gonna tell you straight up. Make sure so you stick to your roots, brother. You need to know yourself.
Know
you know
yourself.
What I mean? And we're not even gonna go in on the other side with you think because we don't know some value for you different. But
black love is beautiful. You know, it is. Yo, and I feel like
there's nothing better. There's nothing better than when if you're white, yo, and you mix with your white. If you're pink and you mix with your pink. If you're blue and you mix with your blue. Yo, there's nothing like that, man. But when you're black, brother, when the 9 ether and the 9 realm collide, brother, you know what I mean? When the soul them and everything collide, yo, there's nothing like that, bro. Don't go around the thing, yeah? Know yourself.
Yeah.
You see it?
Bless up, Melly. Yes, Honey P. All right. We love that. Let's talk a little bit more about relationships. You know, tell me what you would say is the most problematic thing or thing that is lacking in modern day relationships.
Yo, you know what? May I tell you, brother, right now, brother, just remember this. You see the two organ them and the brother, they're meant for each other. Nobody go on like you want to eat up the thing, brother, like them thing that for dash you, brother. Like food, brother. Like when you know me I talk about, see? Them things they not for go on, brother. So if you do it before, it's okay, you know. But go wash up yourself and clean up yourself and cleanse up your ways, brother, and just know say, that's what I talk about. You know what I mean? Yeah, what's lacking?
Oh my God.
What's lacking? What's really lacking is just working together, man. Yo, there ain't no perfect. There ain't nobody no perfect, you know. And nobody feel like no for the man them I wait till they all and then gray, brother. To really try to settle down and really work with a woman, brother. You and brother the way you go bar with and go drink with and go room with every day, brother. Me not say it go change, you know, but you see when you have a queen by your side and the two are work together to just make the one good thing happen, brother. There's nothing like that, my sister. So nobody sit down and wait and talk. But yo, brother, you lazy. Brother, we all have something, sister. We all have something where we each other not like. We just have to figure out a way or to just work with it. And just try to make the best of it. And just try to make the best of you guys and just full joy every moment, man. Because tomorrow no promise to nobody. Yeah. So just make sure say when you work it out and just try to build, brother. Because there's nothing like when you and your queen build and join and how now work. You see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big up all the lovers out there that are making it work. You know, and are with the natural way of things, you know.
Yes.
And yes. Big up everybody
man.
Out there.
Black love would say, you know, all of my people in my feel me, man. I see some signal, man. Black love would say, you see.
All the black lovers out there.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me about Love More, the track. I was playing it on the intro a little bit. For people that were here early, they heard a little snippet already. Tell me about that track. You know, what's the importance to you? I think we touched a little bit on it being, you know, both local, both from Toronto. doing
You see,
reggae music. Tell me the importance of that track and spreading love, and how do you think our community could better show that?
all right. You see a lot of the community them. We're just always, I don't know what it is about the city, man. But you see, if we're not change, brother, me don't know what going to it. But me know we are going to change, you know. Because all it take are that one real Jaja picnic for bust through the door and everything change. You know what I mean? But Love More is about unity. Love More is about us. Seeing? Because everybody do them thing, you know. Look, you know, the Chinese man, the Indian man, them come here with you know, and look what them do. Them work together and them do them thing. Are we alone now work together and other people? Are we alone? Like, for example, I think it was the other day, like a couple days ago, every weekend practically, there's like a million events are going on. You want go, but then you have to scratch your head and I say, boy, where me I go? Like, there's so many things that go on. Like, we need to come up with some sort of round robin or some sort of site or something where we can plug the event.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we need to come up and people need to respect the date them. Seeing you need to respect the date them and just know say and everything off your on a Friday and a Saturday, you brother. We know say we all work and we all got work, but we need to find a way how we are gonna support each other and spread out the thing them a little bit. So everything now collide at the same time. Yeah. Or even if you ever do something on a weekend or whatever, you can do it earlier in the day, you know?
Yeah.
It not for all being at the same time of the night. You know what I mean?
So some sort of coordinated event scheduling for the city or for the reggae community, you would say maybe.
Yeah, for the reggae, we need to do something about that because that's not nice, brother. Because you have some people who say, yo, my General Derek, I do something, but you know, I mean, I like that brother there, you know, so I got to do my thing on the scene and watch. Everybody have come on my thing. You know what I mean?
That's not cool.
That's not right. Bro.
No, that's not cool.
We're nowhere.
Yeah.
We're nowhere. Like, and we ain't gonna get nowhere if we keep moving like that. You know what I mean? Big up yourself in the Jenna. No disrespect, you know. I just see your name pop up, big up, and I just use it as an example, you know? But yo, we need to build some sort of infrastructure. Yeah. We have to do it. We can't sit down and wait upon the people them what did I do it and things that nothing not gonna change.
It's kind of hard to do that though in some ways, especially in the summer. You know, there's like 3 festivals happening on one weekend, and like, you know, reggae festivals, and not to mention the other festivals coming up now, like the big ones that are happening here as well. I mean, people have been locked in cages for so long. I feel like now everyone's kind of, you know, and there's so many festivals now, like before, more than there was before.
Cool. Yep, but you know what? The big festivals and the people them who have them big money and I get them big grants. We can't really watch them. Me I talk about we as a community.
More as the young artists,
the grassroots them. We need to figure out something where we are gonna respect each other and just know say, you know what? We are gonna work with a certain little thing for build the thing because yo, enough of them we are hype and are going like them up on top of the world. We're nowhere, brother. We have so much more work to do, and we need to start doing something because every veteran artist, like 99% of them are gonna tell me, yo, Molly, yo, you need to leave Canada, brother. You forgot, God, Jamaica, go do what, brother. You took me left from Jamaica to come to Canada, to go back to Jamaica, and we have big foreign pretty money.
If you can't make it work here, and then you have to go back to Jamaica, something's definitely wrong.
Brother, you need to make it work anywhere you're there. Sister, anywhere you're there, you have to make it work, brother. And nobody try to go around the people and feel like, oh, we're in the screw face capital. You're damn right. It's not a joke. You better make sure you come right, because if you don't come right, the screw face are going to get worse. Thank God you're not get buckle and big stone of fire. Yeah?
Dash of stone. Oh, God. Oh. I'm going to get to a couple questions here, Mally.
Go ahead.
Let me see. I thought a question had popped up, but the question disappeared. And I have a question on Twitter.
Easy no plugs. Yeah. Esther, big up yourself.
So from Mary. I have a question on Twitter from Mary FJ. She says, what's the best way to start creating music if you've never created a song before?
The best way, go do some homework, man. Just go watch some videos. Go listen some of our roots them. Listen some of the artists them who do it before. And just try to just do a thing. And don't stuck in it, you know. Don't feel like you want pattern the people them thing and go on like you want make it your own. You know what I mean? Make sure say you grow and you try your best to just create your version of it. Because we all borrow and we all learn from each other, right? But you just have to try to create your own thing. You know what I mean? That's all it is, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that question, Mary, on Twitter.
Big up yourself, Mary.
And we have a question from Steve on Instagram. What inspires you to be rebellious?
Well, let me tell you.
A
Straight
rebel
up,
with a cause.
a lot of people don't know, you know. Seeing you see reggae music is not a joke thing, you know. That's why I just have to humble myself and just make certain people just do them thing because you can't fool with brother. Sister, you can't fool the Rasta man them, you know. We know say you try, do a thing. You know what I mean? What inspire me are when my people them go through. Me never forget when my ancestors them go through, you know. Me never forget. And no matter how you see me, I may work hard, I may do what I do, I may live amongst people and I work amongst people. I never forget what I go through every day. I never forget what my brothers and my sister go through every day. And we have to teach we youths them that and stop going like we want to go around the thing and joke with the thing. Never forget where our people come from and what we go through and what we're still going through today. That's why I'm a dancer.
That is, it's a serious thing. And I was watching a video too recently. My mom had actually shared it on the Facebook page. And it was with Mutabaruka, and Mutabaruka was talking.
Mutabaruka.
He was talking about the ancestors and how we shouldn't be mourning no 12 days mourning for nothing, because we should be mourning Nanny and our true ancestors, as Jamaicans, as diaspora.
But Shana, you know what the problem? For them people that watch too much TV, brother. All them want to do is watch news and watch this and watch that, and they'll never go do nothing and learn nothing about them roots. None of them don't even want you call them African Canadian. They don't even want you call them African Jamaican. Yo, you need to know yourself, brother. Oh, you finna know yourself. All you want to do every day is get up and drink and get drunk and smoke and get high. You know what I mean? And try blackout with pass and say, put that behind you. You know what I mean, brother? And I said for that, it's not for them in front of you, you know. But at the end of the day, you have to always remember, you have to be the best you, and you have to teach your youths them to be the best them, but you have to always teach them roots. Because that's what's going to make them better. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, there ain't no 12 days of mourning happening over here. I'm sorry, there ain't none. And, it's just not going to happen. But but I will mourn for my ancestors, our ancestors that came before us. Definitely, I will mourn for them. Mally, tell me something about you, something most people don't know about you or would never guess.
Well, what most people don't know about Mally is that deep down inside, I'm a loving and humble guy, man. Don't make this ugly face fool you, you know. I love everybody, man. I don't have no hate, no bad blood inside of me. You know what I mean? I know everybody I agree with. I like what Chronic said. I know everybody I like you. You know what I mean? And you can't please everybody. Like what my General Peter Tosh said. I am that I am. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And yeah, that's a loving you, you know?
Yes. Don't let the out exterior fool you.
Yeah.
You might have a rough or tough exterior, but there's a lover inside.
Yeah, man. He's a loving you, man. Beer love, man. Beer love. More love, you know? Yeah.
All right. I have one more question here from Lady Sharon. All right. I can't forget her question. What artist inspires you, dead or alive?
The great Peter Tosh. Tupac Shakur, seeing you have artists like Bob Marley, seeing you have the great Richie Spice, you know what I mean?
Richie.
You have Mr. John Lennon, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's so much, you know what I mean? Who inspire me today is artists like what her name? Yeah, I mean, I like Drake. Drake inspire me, you know, to just see how he did it and what he did inspire me. You know, producer like Khalid inspire me, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's just life, you know. General like Mota Baruka, Daddy Sabi, Dr. Sabi inspire me, you know what I mean? Marcus Garvey inspire me, you know? And Emperor, His Imperial Majesty Selassie inspire me, you know what I mean? To be Christ-like, to be perfect, you know? And that's how we do. We just try to just live the best we can and just be the best we can, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big up, big up. I'm going to play a little snippet of the track, Love More. I did play it on the intro, but I'm going to play it here for you guys. Remember, after the interview, if you're tuned in on the radio, I will play out all these tracks in full, along with some other tracks, Reparation, Original, some of Mali's other music as well. We'll be playing following the interview. So you guys have to keep it locked here if you want to hear all of those tracks out in full.
Keep it locked here.
Do you want to tell me about the track Love More, or do a little intro to the track as I'm loading it up?
Yeah, man. Love More after we. See, if you listen to Love More, like all the second verse, you will see me talk about them in love with money, them in love with cars, seeing them in love with Illuminati. You know what I mean? Yeah, the other people, we need to just find yourself. And once you find yourself, you're going to be able to love more. So that's the number one thing. Just find yourself, you know? And yeah, and love, we just have to work together. We have to come together in order to grow. That's what's going to grow our community. That's what's going to grow our youths. Because right now, we're not seeing no more Malcolm. We're not seeing no more Marcus. We're not seeing no more safe. Like, we're not seeing nothing more like that. All we are seeing right now are bang, 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 bang. And the girl them naked. And I just shake them wrong. You know what I mean? Like, we need to inspire the youths them. You know what I mean? Because them are the future. You see?
All right. Mally Bless. This is Love More by Mally Bless on the richreggaehub.com.
Still pushing through, though we get no fight. At times we do wrong, but we make it right. Even in the dark, that I give us light. I just so this thing go and let's so we go. More times you want to cleanse it, the harder we grow. From day boy, when that's what it's so. Seems like hate is all we know. Now one day, love, searching for you, but missing this white world.
Yeah,
easy,
guys,
no man.
Easy. I want to play the full track.
Y'all find the tune them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Love More, you know? Yeah, man.
That is a big tune here on the richreggaehub.com. Love More, my Mally Bless. I want you guys to all come out on Thursday. And, you know,
this Thursday.
Whole of vibes. It's
this Thursday, yeah.
Yes, on Thursday. This Thursday. And if you guys want to find out more about that event, which is an album release party, a big party happening this Thursday in Love With Livin, album release party. So, yeah, you have to follow Mally on social media. Tell them where they can find you, Mally.
Yeah, man, you can find me at Mally Bless, at Mally Bless on Instagram. You can find me Facebook, Mally Bless, and you can find me from my little website, you know what I mean, at MallyBless.com, you know what I mean? And other people, I just want to remember, we have few tickets are given to one lucky person, you know what I mean? We're not even really know what we're going to ask, but we're going to make it simple, see? So we're going to say, we're asking a few questions like, what's the name of the album? Seeing? And we want to know which date, what date, you know what I mean? What date, what date is it happening? Where is it going down, you know? And then we want to know if you can just name with few of the artists them with up on the bill. So anybody will get them the first person will get them question the right, you know what I mean? We get them few tickets there. We now split it up and give you one. One person, I go get them so them can bring out them queen or bring out them friend or whoever them want to bring out. You know what I mean?
All
And
right.
give them few tickets there. See.
So they have to drop the name of the album.
Yes.
The event.
Where it's going down.
Where it's going down. Some of the artists on the flyer.
Few of the artists.
Two of the artists that are be performing. And also the date.
The date. Yeah. I could see who first. You can put it yourself. Or you can just DM Shayna or whatever.
Yeah, they can DM me personally for the tickets. The first person to DM, and I will check my general folder too, because I will check both folders, and I will be seeing anybody that answers these 4 questions. The first person to answer, whether they can DM me or they can DM you, right, Mally?
Yeah, anyway. All right, them can put it in the chat right here, so. You know
okay,
what I mean?
or they can drop it in the chat right here. Whoever might be paying attention can get these 2 tickets for tonight, for Thursday.
Man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I know my people them stay now. No want to come support Mali, and you know what I mean? I know you don't want to freebie, but yeah, you never know. You can take them and give them to somebody else. It's all love. It's all love, sister. It's all love, you know? Yeah.
Okay, all right. I love that. Any other events or projects that are coming up that we need to know about? Any other performances coming up, or?
Well, the way our Starliners work, we just take with time, you know what I mean, and put what we have put in the project which is at hand. So we have some little videos in the works, you know. We like say little, we don't like say too big, you know.
So like a music video or a lyric video or something like that?
Yeah, we got some music videos in the works for you guys, because a long time we don't see my ugly face and me a dancing at the video them. So, you know what I mean? We're going to make sure so we give you some visual with the sitting too, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. What is your YouTube?
Yeah.
Tell everyone what
my YouTube is Mally Bless Music, you know what I mean? Oh. Everything on Mally Bless. That's MALLYBLESS. See? Yeah, man. Google is sitting, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to let you go. And if anyone has those answers to those questions, you can DM me, even if you're watching this later on. It's going to be living on my Instagram here at Roots Reggae Hub. It's also going to be living on YouTube. All of the past interviews can be found on YouTube at our YouTube page at Roots Reggae Hub. So if you're watching it later, you can also try to win the tickets. But it's going to be first come, first
serve.
Yeah. First come, first serve.
Shayna, thank you again, sister, for just blessing I with this moment in this space and this time. I want to big up each and every one who take the time today. I will have vibe with seeing. Thank you guys, man, from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? All of this is what we need. This is love. You know what I mean? So big up on yourself that people may Father God, our Father, the Creator, the Most High. Selassie, I continue to bless you on your journey. See? Yeah, man.
Bless up, Mally. Thank you so much. It was my honor to have you and to talk about the album. And I'm looking forward to hearing all 13 tracks, because if there's anything like the little bit you've given me, I'm going to be rocking. I'm going to be feeling the vibe.
Yeah, man.
And bless up everybody that came in tonight, all here on Instagram, as well as on Twitter, and as well as on the radio. I listen to all the messages. I read all the DMs, and I feel you, everybody around the world. Thank you for all the love. Bless up, Mally.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Shayna.
All right.
More love here.
Have a great night.
Blazing, mama. You too.
One love.
More love. Yeah, man.